I've always wanted to be involved in some type of Christian ministry beyond the church, and I have missionary family throughout the world. But I was actually invited to a annual charity dinner fundraising dinner that we still do every single year. And that was when I really got to better understand what Sunica does, who they were, and what they were doing in the country of Nicaragua. Sunica exists to create mentorship and educational opportunities for children between the ages of 10 and 21 years old. In fact, half of middle school children drop out, and only 1 in 5 then in high school actually graduate. And so they spend a lot of time in small groups with these children, providing mentorship, education to ensure that they complete school. They do this by starting out with clean water projects. So they do these 2-year-long water projects to really create partnerships and rapport within the community, which allows them to then do the other things they do well, which is the discipleship, mentorship, and education. Only in the last 2-3 years I've been involved in men's ministry. So I lead co-lead a men's small group. We have a very large men's group, and what I've found is that there are men that are seeking to be in community with other men because, let's face it, a lot of men don't have good, strong Christian male friends. And so one of those things was this vision of taking a bunch of men down on a trip and really spending time in the quiet with God. I was very fortunate to get 7 other guys to go down with me from all different walks of life, single, married, older, younger, and it was just a really awesome time to do daily devotions together, spend time learning more about Sunica and spending time in the communities. And then every night we each shared our testimony. And so throughout the week, as people felt comfortable, they were then sharing their testimony and really being vulnerable with each other. And I would tell you that the group that left on a Saturday morning versus coming back, it was just a very different dynamic, and you could just see that God had worked in each person's life in a very different way. There's a reason why God's tugging at your heart, and I think I felt that tug for many years and I didn't respond to it. And I wish I had years ago, right? Because the power and just the time with God alone this past February, now I can't wait till I can do that again, right? And so I think if you're feeling that today, you don't have to be perfect. You don't even have to be a Christian for a certain amount of years. You don't need to know everything about the Bible. But what God desires is that relationship with us. And this is a great opportunity for a week away from the distractions of the U.S. and really just to spend time with God one-on-one.